For over 100 years, a violent confrontation in the Middle East has pitted the Jewish people in Israel against the Arab residents of this land and the neighboring countries. Violence, extremism on both sides, and a refusal to recognize the rights of the other. Yet in this difficult situation, some think otherwise, seeking partnership and equality between these peoples. The Giva'at Institute in central Israel, surrounded by Jewish and Arab communities, provides a bridge to realizing these ideas. The Jewish-Arab Center for Peace creatively advances the ideas of its founders. Year after year, Jewish and Arab counselors, as well as some 25,000 Jewish and Arab students and teachers, take part in its various programs. The Jews who come here can speak freely with the Arabs. After we prepare them in the schools, they become equals and begin to carry on a true dialogue. Giva'at Chaviva was established in 1949 as a national education center for the Kibbutz Artzi Federation, linking 83 kibbutzim around Israel. One of its main goals has been to forge paths to peace by encouraging mutual encounters with Arabs in Israel.
I don't know any other institute in Israel who make this connection between Arab and Jewish students and Arab and Jewish communities in this country.
CTC, Children Teaching Children. This unique program has earned awards and esteem in Israel and around the world, where it serves as a model for dialogue between groups in conflict. The encounters enable participants to get to know one another, their differences and similarities. Youth, teachers, and school principals examine the complexity of the conflict and learn that the solution is far from clear-cut. One of the most exciting achievements is that the children can sit together and hear the narrative of the other side, understanding that there is another story and another truth besides their own. The Giva'at Chaviva Art Center, where students study art, shares the goals of Giva'at Chaviva Institute and helped establish Through Others' Eyes, a joint photography project for Jewish and Arab youth. Whether Jew or Arab, we all share the same dreams. I believe that their future will be better than ours. The youngsters visit the participants' homes, photographing unfamiliar surroundings, learning about different lifestyles, and developing bonds of friendship. I didn't think they would be so close to us. The only difference is language and culture. The distance is created by fear and lack of knowledge. When you see how similar we are, the fear disappears. The Through Other Eyes project proves that art can bridge gaps and span generations. Giva'at Chaviva's northern branch was established in Sachnin village in the Galilee in cooperation with the Committee of Heads of Arab Local Authorities in Israel. The need to advance Israel's Arab population led to the creation of study programs for public servants, such as local authority spokespersons and financial officers, as well as other professionals, with the goal of boosting efficiency.
For more than 30 years, Givat Haviva is struggling for everything Israel wants to be. We're struggling for equality, justice, pluralism, but more than anything else, we're struggling for dialogue and coexistence between Jews and Arabs in Israel.
We believe that women have more the capacity and the will to speak with each other, to collaborate with each other, to try to resolve things together.
The Women's Center aims to enhance the feeling of belonging and the ability to initiate and wield influence in the community. In various workshops, Jewish and Arab women learn about their individual and shared problems. This is a framework in which women meet other women and find mutual support and examine their abilities and ways of using their power. The Women's Center addresses the unique problems of each sector, Jewish and Arab, and includes meetings with politicians and other personalities in workshops designed to enhance women's consciousness, identity, status in society, and leadership skills.
I don't think that there is any other institute which can compare itself and compete with Givat Haviva. Givat Haviva is a promise for the future and proves that the past was not in vain.
The Institute for Arabic Studies employs innovative methods in a wide range of courses for youth and adults. Studying spoken Arabic enhances understanding of the customs, culture, and religion of the Arab inhabitants of the region. Throughout the year, pupils and teachers from around Israel come to Givat Haviva for Arabic language enrichment days as part of the school curriculum. Givat Haviva enables the study of these topics in a hands-on manner and neutralizes stereotyping. The visit helps Jewish youngsters to experience and understand Arab culture.
Through the consultation and through the strength of the professional team that we have in Givat Haviva, this is why we think we have better answers for the educational needs of Jewish and Arab students in the country.
You are, from where you are standing now, overlooking 1% of the West Bank.
Students, rabbis, and youth from around the world come to Givat Haviva to see and learn about the roots of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict.
Now then, where is the green line? Remember on the board, I did a sort of oval shape with the border going through.
I think the program was very useful and gave me ways to relate it a bit more and other people, just being able to see.
And I think in order to form a proper view, you have to be here and see how people live and what's actually happening.
Those are Palestinian homes on the lower hills on the other side.
You've spoken a lot about where the green line is and what the result has been, but you haven't spoken about what a possible solution could be, in your opinion, to get to the point that we don't need the fence.
There are also many Jewish people who feel a very deep-rooted connection to the same place. But that when you have two sides that are right and they're in a conflict, the only way you're going to solve it is when they're compromised.
Givat Haviva personnel constantly develop projects attuned to the changing needs of education for peace and cooperation. Among the most attractive new ideas, sailing courses for Jewish and Arab young people, as well as joint Arab-Jewish children and youth soccer teams. This is a very interesting way for the participants to get to know each other, since they have to work together, and they can't do it on their own. We laugh at the same things, and we get along together great.
أكيد بخلينا نفهم يعني كل شعب.
Each side gets to know the thoughts of the other side.
يعني كل الاتجاهات اللي عندهم.
This helps us live together.
بأشياء ثانية وهذا الشيء بيساعدنا لأنه إحنا نشتغل مع بعض أكيد.
Soccer, whether you play it with an Arab or a Jew or an Englishman, it's the same feeling. We get along very well, like friends. The main thing is to play together and to live together in peace. Crossing Borders is a joint Israeli, Palestinian, and Jordanian youth newspaper edited by the young people, with 30,000 copies distributed to 500 schools in the 3 countries.
שלום, בוקר טוב לכם.
All for Peace Radio, operated by the Givat Haviva Institute and the Palestinian Biladi organization, is located in Jerusalem, with FM radio and internet broadcasts in Hebrew and Arabic. This is a big chance that the youth who trust and believe in themselves will lead the way into the future and not withdraw into pessimism. The results aren't long in coming. There are signs of change and re-examination of the situation. The Givat Haviva Institute is the most important place in Israel for implementing the idea of cooperation based on equality among its citizens, Jews and Arabs alike. The Institute has received broad recognition and awards, including the Albert Schweitzer Award for Excellence and the UNESCO Prize for Peace Education. Givat Haviva works in cooperation with Israeli government ministries, the Jewish Agency, peace organizations, and the leaders of nations in the Middle East and around the world. The true test of Givat Haviva will be its ability to expand and redouble its activities. Its central goal is that its study programs will become an integral part of the educational curricula of all Jewish and Arab schools in Israel and throughout the Middle East.